Here's something nobody tells you before you spend $25,000 to $30,000 on a used luxury SUV. The same model, the same name badge, the same trim level on paper can be either one of the best decisions you've made or a slow financial drain that costs you thousands in repairs within the first year of ownership. The difference usually comes down to 1 or 2 model years, sometimes a single engine option, and most buyers never find out until after the purchase. I've seen people buy a used SUV with 55,000 miles thinking they're getting years of trouble-free driving, and 2 months later, they're looking at a repair estimate that's 15% of what they paid for the vehicle, not because the model is bad, but because they bought the wrong version of it. If you are actively shopping for a used luxury SUV right now, this video is going to walk you through the 10 best options available under $30,000 in 2026, ranked by reliability, ownership cost, and real-world durability. And before you commit to anything, the specific model years to buy, the configurations to avoid, and the mileage sweet spot for each of these vehicles is broken down in the description. That data is there for people who are serious about buying, not just browsing. Let's get into it. The GV70 is the newest vehicle on this list, and that matters. You're getting a 2022 model with modern safety systems, a fresh warranty carryover from the original owner in many cases, and Genesis's reputation for punching well above its price point. The 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder is the engine to look at in this price range. It produces around 300 horsepower, gets you roughly 22 to 25 miles per gallon combined, and hasn't shown the same long-term issues some of the older turbocharged luxury SUV engines have developed over time.
Ownership costs are relatively low for what you're getting. Genesis dealerships are still building their network, which means competitive service pricing in most markets. The mistake buyers make here is overpaying for a loaded trim, when the base and sport trims already include the features that matter. Some of those higher trims push the price above the $30,000 ceiling, and into territory where the depreciation math no longer works in your favor. The GV70 is also new enough that long-term reliability data is still developing. It ranks 10th on this list specifically because the track record isn't as deep as the vehicles above it. The Q3 is the most affordable entry point into the Audi lineup, and at this price on the used market, you are getting a very recent model year with Audi's current interior quality, agile handling, and a compact footprint that works well in urban environments. The 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 delivers around 200 horsepower and returns roughly 22 to 28 miles per gallon, depending on driving conditions. For a compact luxury SUV, that's reasonable. The reliability score here sits at 7.8 out of 10, which is solid, but it's the lowest on this list. Audi's turbocharged engines and dual-clutch transmissions have historically required more attention than their Japanese counterparts. The Q3 is better in this regard than the larger Q5 or Q7, but it still demands proper maintenance history. The biggest mistake buyers make with the Q3 is skipping a full pre-purchase inspection. These vehicles are engineered to tight tolerances, and deferred maintenance, things like DSG fluid intervals or turbo inlet hose wear, becomes expensive quickly. The Q3 earns its spot here for buyers who prioritize a modern European driving experience and are willing to stay on top of scheduled service. If that's not you, the vehicles ranked above this one will give you more peace of mind. The XC60 in this generation is one of the most underappreciated options on this list. Volvo's safety technology is genuinely best in class for this price range, and the 2019 to 2021 models hit a reliability window that earlier versions of this platform hadn't reached. The plug-in hybrid T8 variant scores 8.3 out of 10 on reliability benchmarks and gives you a combined fuel economy figure that no other vehicle on this list can touch. If you have access to home charging, the operating cost advantage is significant over a 2 to 3 year ownership period. The standard T5 and T6 models are also strong, with the T5 being the lower risk engine choice in terms of maintenance costs. The mistake here is buying a pre-2019 XC60. The second generation model launched in 2018 had early production quality issues, software glitches, sensor calibration problems, and some drivetrain noise complaints that Volvo largely addressed by the 2019 model year. That 1 year difference matters. Also, watch the mileage on used T8 hybrid models. Battery degradation isn't a deal breaker, but it does affect the fuel cost savings that make this trim worth the premium.
The X5 is the wild card on this list. When it's right, it's one of the best driving luxury SUVs you can own. When it's wrong, or when it hasn't been properly maintained, it becomes expensive in ways that other vehicles on this list simply aren't. The 2018 to 2020 generation G05 platform is the range to look at in this price bracket. The X-Drive 40i with the B58 inline-6 engine is considered by most long-term BMW owners to be one of the most robust modern BMW powertrains available. It produces around 335 horsepower and returns 21 to 26 miles per gallon combined.
Reliability is described as solid, with proper maintenance, and that qualifier is doing a lot of work in that sentence. BMW X5 ownership math is fundamentally different from a Lexus or Acura. The vehicles are capable and well-engineered, but they expect maintenance to be done on schedule, and they respond badly when it isn't. The mistake most buyers make is buying a well-priced X5 without verifying the full service history. Specifically, timing chain service, transfer case fluid, and differential fluid intervals. These are not cheap repairs. An X5 with a clean service record at 65,000 miles is a very different purchase than one at the same mileage without documentation.
The older E70 generation, 2007 to 2013, can be found for significantly less, but it introduces a different set of ownership considerations. At $28,000 to $29,000, the G05 is the better buy. The QX60 is the value proposition on this list. For families that need 3-row seating, leather interior, and room to carry people comfortably, this is the most cost-effective way to get there under $30,000. The 3.5-liter V6 is a known quantity. It's smooth, it's durable, and it's shared with Nissan's broader platform history, which means the parts and service ecosystem is mature and competitive. You're looking at roughly 18 to 25 miles per gallon, depending on configuration and driving conditions. Reliability scores are good across this generation, and the 2014 to 2018 window avoids the early reliability concerns of the 2013 launch year and the CVT transmission issues that appeared in higher mileage examples from the prior generation. Here's the mistake: the CVT. The continuously variable transmission in this generation needs fluid changes at intervals that many previous owners ignore. If the transmission fluid hasn't been changed by around 60,000 miles, you're looking at a repair that can exceed $4,000. That is not a reason to avoid the vehicle, it is a reason to verify the service history before you buy. Here's something worth saying directly at this point in the list. Every vehicle from here up the top 5 is a legitimate long-term buy, but they are all used luxury vehicles, and used means you are buying someone else's history. The QX60 CVT issue, the X5 timing chain, the XC60 production problems, every costly scenario covered in this video starts with a buyer who didn't know what had already happened to the vehicle before they purchased it. A VIN report pulls ownership history, accident records, odometer readings, and open recalls on any specific vehicle before you commit. It takes less than 2 minutes, and it's the single cheapest thing you can do to protect a $25,000 to $30,000 purchase. The link in the description goes directly to that. If you're actively looking at listings right now, run it on any vehicle before you schedule a test drive, not after. The GX460 is not the most glamorous vehicle on this list. It's based on a truck platform, its fuel economy sits around 15 to 18 miles per gallon combined, and the interior technology feels behind compared to the German options ranked nearby. None of that matters to the people who own them long-term, and there's a reason for that. The 4.6-liter V8 in this generation is a proven architecture. These engines have documented histories running well past 200,000 miles with consistent maintenance. The four-wheel drive system is mechanically robust. Toyota's parts and service network means you're never far from a qualified technician. Value retention on the GX460 is exceptional. It holds its price on the resale market better than almost any competitor in the segment, which means if you buy it correctly, you're taking on less depreciation risk than the European alternatives. Reliability is rated as proven long-term, not just competitive for the price range, but genuinely durable across extended ownership.
The mistake buyers make is overpaying based on low mileage alone. The GX460 is popular enough that some sellers price well below 100,000-mile examples close to the $30,000 ceiling. Given the long-term reliability of these vehicles, buying at 90,000 miles with a clean service history is a smarter purchase than buying at 55,000 miles at an inflated price. The X3 earns its position here because it represents the newest BMW product you can access in this price range, and the 2022 to 2024 model years hit a strong reliability window supported by J.D. Power data. The xDrive 30i with the B48 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder is the most common configuration you'll find in this range. It produces around 248 horsepower and returns 22 to 29 miles per gallon combined, the best fuel economy of any non-hybrid on this list. The upscale interior materials, sporty handling balance, and relatively modern tech stack are the primary buyer attractions here. You're getting a noticeably more premium in-cabin experience than most of the competition. The challenge with the BMW X3 at this price point is that you're at the lower mileage end of what used BMWs look like when they start to develop issues. Coolant system components, high-pressure fuel pumps, and valve cover oil leaks are documented concerns on higher mileage B48 engines. At 30,000 to 50,000 miles, these typically aren't problems. Push past 80,000 and the math changes.
The mistake is buying an X3 at the top of this price range with 70,000 plus miles. At that mileage, you're close to the window where preventative maintenance becomes more important, and BMW preventative maintenance is not cheap.
The Lexus RX is the top-selling used luxury SUV in this price range, and that distinction is not accidental. This vehicle consistently appears at the top of reliability rankings across multiple independent sources, and owner retention rates are among the highest in the segment. The 3.5-liter V6, producing around 295 horsepower, returns 20 to 25 miles per gallon combined, and is one of the most documented powertrains in the used luxury SUV market. The transmission is smooth and durable. The cabin is quiet. Long-term maintenance costs are low relative to European competitors. The 2015 to 2018 window specifically represents the generation where Toyota addressed the early infotainment complaints from the prior RX while avoiding the full redesign that came in 2020 and introduced a higher price floor on the used market. Reliability is rated as high and listed as a top seller specifically because demand remains consistent, which is a market signal that buyers who've owned them tend to recommend them.
Here's the mistake: buying the RX 350L 3-row version, expecting the same reliability profile. The extended wheelbase variant introduced packaging compromises that generated more rear HVAC and suspension complaints than the standard 2-row model. At the same price, the standard RX 350 is the stronger buy. The MDX is the only 3-row luxury SUV on this list that earns a top 2 ranking based on reliability data, and for buyers with families, that distinction is significant. The 3.5-liter V6 in the 2020 MDX produces around 290 horsepower and returns approximately 18 to 26 miles per gallon, depending on trim and drivetrain. It's a Honda-derived engine architecture with a documented long-term track record that Acura's engineering team has refined over multiple iterations. Safety ratings are among the highest in this segment. The interior quality represents a significant step up from what you'd find in a mainstream 3-row SUV at this price, and the SHAWD all-wheel drive system is one of the more capable handling setups available on a family-oriented vehicle. Reliability scores at 8.0 out of 10, consistent across owner feedback, independent testing, and long-term data from multiple sources. The mistake buyers make with the 2020 MDX is focusing exclusively on the base trim to hit the price target. In this case, the technology trim represents significantly better long-term value because it includes the advanced safety suite that affects insurance ratings and resale value meaningfully. The price difference between trims on the used market has compressed, making the jump worth examining closely before you commit.
The Acura RDX is the #1 pick on this list, and it earns that position across every metric that matters to a buyer trying to minimize ownership risk. The 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 produces 272 horsepower and returns approximately 22 to 28 miles per gallon combined, one of the better fuel economy figures for a luxury compact SUV with this level of performance. The 10-speed automatic transmission is smooth and responsive, and Honda's long-term engine reliability data carries through to this platform. Reliability scores at 8.3 out of 10, the highest score assigned to any vehicle on this list. Premium technology features, including a sharp LCD touchpad interface, a premium audio system, and a well-executed driver assistance suite, come standard at this generation's mid-tier trim level. Ownership costs are low. The service network is Honda and Acura dealerships nationwide, which means competitive labor rates compared to European alternatives. Parts availability is strong. Resale value holds well.
The 2020 to 2021 model years specifically hit the reliability peak for this generation. The 2019 launch year carried some early powertrain software calibration issues that were addressed in the 2020 model year update. That one-year difference matters. The mistake buyers make is not distinguishing between the base RDX and the A-Spec or advanced trims when making a decision. The feature gap is meaningful, and the price difference on the used market is often smaller than the feature difference justifies. The right configuration depends on your priorities.
If you're planning to buy a used luxury compact SUV under $30,000 and you want the lowest ownership risk available in this market, the 2020 to 2021 Acura RDX is the vehicle this data points to.
Which one are you considering? Drop it in the comments, especially if you're trying to decide between two of these.